Peace. What's up, baby? What's good? Welcome in. Tell a friend that we're back and we're doing it again. You're here with Ash and we're at Rising Phoenix. Back at you with another video. Okay, let's dip straight into it and see what we got going on for you, Bo. I have Luther Vandross playing, if only for one night, okay? I feel like your person feels like you're playing games, okay? You could be feeling yourself or you wasn't feeling something that they was putting down. So you could be, you know what I mean, in this energy where you're just more focused on yourself, okay? Some of you guys have gotten back into the gym, okay? You're working with a trainer now and your person might be kind of like looking like a little bit skeptical, okay? It's looking like you're looking good, you're looking trim, you're looking fit, okay? And who is this trainer? Who is this person? I feel like y'all better be easy, baby, because your person is on you. I got two of cups that came out here. I have love songs that's on top of the deck, okay? They're over here talking about slow down, Skip Marley, okay? If only for one night. They feel like somebody wants to love on you, if only for one night, or maybe they could be missing you. Perhaps you have distanced yourself in some kind of way from your person. They feel like you guys used to be very, very, very close. And now it might just be like, you just hey, how you doing? Hey, breakfast is on the counter, dinner is in the fridge, okay? Hey, I wrote this proposal, I need you to go ahead and look over it for me. Instead of you guys could like work together, you could have sat down together and like read together and stuff like that, write together. Enjoy the energy, the spirit of enhancing yourselves, your knowledge, your insight. And now it's more like you guys leave notes for journey. That's how this person feels. Whether this is the case or not, this is how they feel. They feel like you just leave them a note as opposed to, you know, you taking that extra time. Okay, so we're gonna dip into it. Perhaps you guys have gotten a little bit busier or whatever the case, or you could be feeling a type of way and you're like, you know what, instead of dealing with all that, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna focus on myself. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna get fit. I'm gonna focus on my breathing. I'm gonna focus on my water intake. Okay. I'm gonna focus on my networking abilities. I'm gonna focus on enhancing myself and how I appear to others. You know what I mean? You could be working on. Somebody's engineering in an engineer, okay? It's just like giving this energy, not so much of studying, but like focusing your energy, okay? I feel like you guys are not doing the same thing. Perhaps you used to stay in bed with this person. Now it's like you getting up, you rolling out of bed, you head into the gym. Again, I'm picking up on that trainer. They're like, who the hell is this trainer? Who told you you could do that? Okay, who? What? But yeah, for sure. Let's see what else. And this song is saying slow down. They wish that you would slow down, okay? Or you could be moving fast. You could just have a lot of stuff going on. I said a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff going on for that ass. All right. I have danced. Some of you are dancing. You've taken up dancing, or you're dancing with life in this way. You know what I mean? A little beat come on. You know, you got a little. It's like, yeah, that's a jam right there. Okay. Two of Cups and this dance. You're dancing with life. You looking like love. You looking like you deserve some loving. Okay, because you're loving on yourself. And I'm telling you, it's like, yo, what's up? Slow down, baby. Can I talk to you for a second? There's also this energy too. We'll keep it right there. But I do feel like, look, King of Cups. What the heavens say no, when the heavens say no, I can handle it. So are you guys healing from something? When the heavens say no, I can handle it, King of Cups. There are other people that are interested in you as well. This trainer might be interested in you, baby. Okay. When the heavens say no, I can handle it. Yo, I don't know what you're doing to your person, but they're in this energy of preparing themselves, okay? Sweetheart, they said I didn't see the writings on the wall. Okay. They could be preparing themselves for what they might feel might be coming for you. They could be preparing themselves to embrace this dance of life with you. Okay, I feel like this is a person that when you do put down a note, they pick it up. It's like, you know what I mean, they're still sending the emails. They're like, yeah, I handled that. Yes, I read over the proposal. Yes, I know the information. Yes, I know the codes and the bylaws. I have access to that information. Okay, they could have books stacked up on their desk, literally different versions of the same book, because they're going over, they're cross-referencing, they're checking. Okay, there's this energy too Some of you can be light workers, seers. You get these epiphanies in your dreams. Okay, I had a dream last night literally about, gosh, this might be for a whole separate reading, but I saw this water. Okay, it was like an ocean, and it was like this boat had to dock. Okay, it needed to dock in order to feed the crew. Like there was like crew, and then people that were on, like, what is it, like when you take like a little yacht trip, a ride, a cruise. Okay, so they needed to like replenish their provisions. Okay, and they didn't quite have enough, so they ended up like going out to sea, because there was like another island across the way. They end up going out to sea, and when they get out into the middle of the sea, one of the leaders, like one of the crew members, but this was like a position, this person had a position of power. They end up like seeing something. They're like, okay, let me go check this thing out, right? They walk out. It almost seems as if they're walking out like towards the water, walking. The waves are crashing, they're roaring, they're heightened, like, you know what I mean? It's like splashing up all around them, and this figure like disappears, and they're gone for a moment, and it's like the synergy, like the water starts to like rise up like around them, and they're out there for a while, and then they come back. And I don't know, I picked up the synergy of like a ship, okay, out in the ocean. This could even be like an alien spaceship. I don't know, Spirit was telling me that this was in great works, like this has happened before and it will happen again. Okay, so there's this energy too. Your person could be having these big dreams, or you could be having these big prolific dreams, and they're making you focus more. Like I see someone who's like reading and studying, cross-referencing, and I feel like they get excited, they want to share this information with you, but they might feel like you might not be as interested anymore, or you're more focused on something else, so you could be giving them busy work, you know what I mean? But it's like they're like, yo, the things that I'm finding, like this person feels like they're tapping in, they're finding things, they're getting excited. So I think you should be aware of that. King of Wands, they're becoming quite confident in themselves and the information that they're accumulating. Okay, when the heavens say no, I can handle it. So they're learning how, ooh, to be without you. Let me see. Nine of Wands. Okay, so you do have somebody on your hand that has a big sense of pride. Okay, and when their emotions get involved, my love, they could start to, you know, it turns them a little bit different. They might act a little bit differently with you. This is someone who is saying like, I'm gonna be strong, I'm gonna be strong, I'll be strong for as long as I need to be strong. Okay, this is a person that feels like you are their anchor. That's something too, right? When the ship goes out to sea, it has to drop its anchor. So this person feels like you are their anchor, but the fact that you're so focused on other things, or you're just not, you know, dealing with them the same way, they've got their guard up, and then they're like refocusing their energy. But it's funny because they're refocusing their energy on the things that you told them to refocus their energy on. Okay, all right, what do they want to tell you? What's up? I feel like they can't live without you. There could be a million different people, a million different ways. They said, for your love, I would proudly climb a mountain. This person is in the synergy of saying, I trust Spirit to guide me towards the truth. Okay, if there's something that you guys have been working on together, they're trusting Spirit to bring them to you through the work, through the energy. This is a person that's not giving up on you. I feel like I picked this up the other day. There's this ethereal energy, you know what I mean? They feel like everything is energy. You know what I mean? I get it. They're focusing themselves. Okay, you're dealing with someone who is tapped into the spiritual world and the realm, And I do feel like they feel for you deeply, but instead of like running and chasing you and tripping over themselves, tripping over you, they just want to focus deeper into the work. This is someone who has full faith in themselves. I'm gonna tell you, you're dealing with a really strong energy here, okay? I ain't gonna hold you. Like they're literally seeing everything is energy. You know what I mean? Everything is energy. So they're focusing on the energy of it. Because might be just having a bad day, a bad time, a bad week, you know what I mean? About however, whatever the space is in that you're in, but they know that they're rocking with you. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna answer these emails, I'm gonna do my portion, I'm gonna gain my knowledge. But you should understand with the Seven of Cups here under the deck, this is a person who is scholarly. They take the time, they go over their options, they go over the offers, they're insightful. They are not feeling like they have to go for everything and anything that just appears to them. They're not going for everything and anything. They want you, the high priestess. You are their high priestess. They feel like you have intimate knowledge, sacred knowledge. They feel like you might have some answers that they need. You can tune them in to the secret, but they want you to stay in tune with them as well. It's like, what's this for? Like, it's like, you know, they want to be on this journey with you. This is someone that acknowledges and understands, I feel like, and respects that this is a solo adventure that we're all on, and we're lucky enough to get somebody to be by our side. And they felt very lucky to have you walking with them by their side. They felt very favored to be able to bounce these ideas off of you. Okay, it's not something that they want to stop. I feel like that's why they're like, even if you stop, if you pause, they will keep on going. Like, it's not going to stop them at all. They're going to continue to put the energy in. They're going to continue to back up the information that they've been learning, or to learn the information and then to really gain an insight into it so that they can back it up whenever they need to. Okay. Yeah. Deck is closing up. Let's get some oracle cards. I picked out some ones we haven't used in a while. 12 on the timer. Six of Pentacles, give and take, okay? Balance. Balance has re-entered your life. I'm telling you, this is a person who believes fully and deeply in the secret of life is in continuing to go, okay? And continuing to go forward in believing in the frequency before you see it. Being able to really, truly have that sight, okay? This is a person who believes we have the ability to create our reality. So they are going to hold on to that balance when it re-enters, or create that space so that when they feel like you know what I mean, you're there, you know, you can tap in and see that things have been maintained. Okay. They understand this energy about like what they have interacts with what you have, and what you have interacts with what they have. And this is not a person that just only looks at things on paper. They look at how things translate in the real world, in real life, the multi layers of emotions, of feelings, of power, okay, of people wanting power, of power dynamics, of not always having to be in control, of being able to submit to you at times, allow you this space to figure it out, what figure out what it is that you want, figure out what it is that you're doing, okay? This could do with your finances, your resources, your home, and your health. What they have interacts with what you have. If you need more time to yourself, okay, that means that they also have time to focus in on their self. They also have time to up their levels. But please understand, you know, days on the road, they could, if you're on the road, they can want to talk to you, want to see you, things like that, you know, FaceTime me, babe. Because they are a little bit concerned. They are a little bit concerned because they do feel like your energy is in different places, or you're just not, you know what I mean, showing up in the same way with them. And it's, you know what I mean? They're not giving up on you. They're going deeper, but they're going deeper with the hope that your guys' paths don't totally diverge at this point. But like I said, again, you're dealing with someone who is also a powerful seer, and they're just enjoying this portion of the journey with you, but they're not trying to like like chain you to this road, okay? I have new level unlocked. I'm on a new level. Okay, yeah, it's like giving this energy of being on a whole new level. I do see someone out here that's a player. It's getting messy. Who is this messy player? What is this energy that's trying to come in or that's appearing? So you're on a new level unlocked. It gives me this energy of, you know, as you elevate, you will get tested differently by fate. Okay, there could be someone that's kind of a player that's checking you out. You're gonna know them. You're gonna know the energy though, because they're not even like a cool, smooth player. Like it's like, is that your chick over there? Because why is this lady looking at me all weird? Okay, is that your man's over there? Because why he all swole up and puffed up, baby girl? It's like giving energy of, you know, hey, can you close some doors behind you? Okay, can you close some doors behind you? Because you letting in excess energy. All right, look, big player came out again. Who the heck is this player? This is hard. So it feels like it's really tough for this player. There could be a player that's looking at you, checking you out, wanting your heart, but it's really tough for them to come towards you. Okay, this is hard. Why is it so hard? Because you are in this boss leader guidance energy. You're taking the bull by the horns, big Taurus energy. Okay, you're in this creative state, masculine energy. You're creating, you're focused, you're taking ownership of yourself, of your life, of the things you're producing. You know what I mean? The things you're not producing, the places you show up, the places you don't show up. Okay, the energy that you give, the energy that you receive, more masculine energy. I'm not making it up. It's like this energy of you're creating your own reality completely and you believe it completely. It's like nothing exists outside of my consciousness. Everything is here for me to create. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else that we need to know? You and this person could have went over some principles that you both believe in, that you hold true to yourself, that you honor. I feel like this person just wants, they understand the things that you understand or that you believe in. Even this could be something that you guys spoke about 4, 5, 6 times. I feel like they want to understand High Priestess energy, the more parts of yourself that you may keep a little bit secret. Okay, like how do you see yourself? How do you see them? Are you dedicated to them, or are you more dedicated to exploring the world? Because they see you branching out, they see you not dealing with them the same way, and they just want to know, like, is this the time where you're going to really need your space to be free? Is this your time for me to let you fly? Or is this an energy where you're just focusing on yourself and we will come together? All right. I feel like that is what's going on with the person that you may call boo thing. All right. Remember with tarot, it's all energy. Take what's yours, leave what's not for somebody else, and we will always get back to you with another reading. Peace.